Alright, so I'm just going to break down the full card now, but the fights that I've already broken down, I'll just give them a quick, brief summary. So for the first fight of the night, we had Miranda Maverick versus Priscilla. Sorry, the name isn't even on the UFC page. There's literally no other name. I just knew her name was Priscilla, so they're just $1 billion company. So Priscilla Cacahuera versus so Miranda Maverick beat her, just dominated her on the ground. This is how exactly how I saw the fight going. Priscilla's not really known for having really good takedown defense or grappling defense. She's very dangerous on the feet. Obviously, she has power, like actual like men type power at women's in the women's division. So she's dangerous. But I thought Maverick was going to win that all day, to be honest. And she did. She got an armbar in the third after just dominating the first two rounds. Just fucking great performance from Miranda Maverick, and it was good to see her bounce back after that Jasmine Jasudovic fight. Yeah, a bit of a problem with pronouncing that one. So yeah, it's good to see Miranda Maverick bounce back. I'm actually a fan of her. She's pretty cool. And moving on the main event of the early prelims, we had Matthew Semmelsberger versus Urus Medic. Uh, really, really good fight. Like it was really good. I thought Semmelsberger was going to get him out of there really early when he had dropped him and he was just landing that fucking ground and pound. But Medic survived, and then I think Semmelsberger like dropped him again, sort of. But the UFC haven't counted; they've only counted one knockdown. But I think he like rocked him and sort of dropped him, but maybe it was off balance if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, and then the second round, Medic came up a lot stronger, took the second round, and then in the third round, Medic dropped him, and it was sort of an early stoppage, but it's an understandable stoppage at the same time. So Medic like dropped him with like a spinning back fist or an elbow, and yeah, Semmelsberger was down, and then Medic just started ground and pounding him, but the ref just jumped in immediately. I feel like he could have gave Semmelsberger a bit more time, just because Semmelsberger's been shown to be really tough in his career and just come back from stuff like that, but it is what it is. Then we go to the prelims: Jake Matthews versus Darius Flowers. I spoke about this before. There was a little weird moment where Matthews teeped him to the body, but the referee thought it was a nut shot, and Flowers tried to say it was a nut shot, but the heel maybe at most grazed his cup, but that's it. But Matthews ended up getting a sub, getting a rear naked, so that was good there. But I already talked about that one. So moving on to Roman Kopylov versus Claudio Ribeiro. Uh, you gotta stop letting him bully us on. Fucking Roman Kopylov gets the fucking head kick KO out of nowhere. Just fucking head kicks Claudio Ribeiro. Just like I said, once fights hit the second or third round with Roman Kopylov, he's just ultra instinct. Like he can't fucking do wrong. Like he arguably won the first round, but you can probably give it to Ribeiro just because he had a few good moments. But as soon as that fight hit the second round, this man just fucking kicks him in the head. Then we had CJ Vergara versus Vincius Salvador. Oh, wait. Going back to Roman Kopylov. He called out Sean Strickland. You're not going to get Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland's fighting Adesanya. I think it's almost like it's going to be confirmed soon because Adesanya put out some tweet talking shit about Strickland fighting on 5 weeks' notice or something like that. So yeah, that's probably that's going to be official soon. But yeah, Roman Kopylov, you're not going to get that, but maybe you can get somebody ranked though. You probably deserve somebody ranked. Good style as well. I'm a big fan of Roman Kopylov. I knew he was going to win that. This is why I made this man my lock of the card. He was one of my locks of the card because once this fight hits the second round, Claudio Ribeiro gasses, which you could tell he was laboured as fuck. He was slowing down definitely, and then Roman Kopylov just kicks him in the head. Easy win there. But yeah, Roman Kopylov, interesting. It's good to see him bounce back from the Carl Robertson and Albert Duraev losses. Almost got Albert Duraev out of there too, and his takedown defense has come a long way, which is good to see. Not that many people shoot on you at middleweight, so I think this guy has a pretty high ceiling. He's 31, so not super young, but it's middleweight. A lot of them are old fucks. So moving on, we got CJ Vergara versus Vinicius Salvador. This was a interesting fight. It was some points it was a bit like a spar, but CJ Vergara gets the win. Not really much else you can really say about this fight. Moving on, Gabriel Bonfim versus Trevin Giles. I went with Gabriel Bonfim. He was my second lock of the card. My 2 locks of the card will win, so you got to trust my locks. But yeah, Bonfim just fucking dominated him. Picks him up, takes him down, and then when Trevin Giles tries to sprawl back up, he just gets that guillotine, and that's all she wrote. This guy has a high ceiling. I told you, he's the better Bonfim brother. And he's 25 years old. He's so young. He's a big welterweight. And he just beat Trevin Giles better than Michael Morales did. So he called for Neil Magny. I don't think he should get Neil Magny, though. I want to see Gabriel Bonfim versus maybe another unranked fighter, just because you've only beat Mooney Lazzez and Trevin Giles. So, and you're 25 years old. Don't rush it. Get some more experience. So yeah, I'd like to see him fight some like experienced veteran or something like that. Maybe a Tim Means or somebody like that. I think that makes a lot of sense. Or an Alex Morono, please. But yeah. Moving on, we go to the main card. Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland. Amazing performance by Kevin Holland here. Stuffed 5 takedowns from Chiesa. Just beats the shit out of Chiesa on the feet. Chiesa landed a few shots, but nothing significant. And then Holland gets the submission like I predicted. I knew this. I knew he would submit him. Anytime Michael Chiesa fights a striker, he gets subbed. It's a very big trend you'll notice in Michael Chiesa's career. I picked Luque to sub him too, just because of that exact reason. But yeah, rough for Chiesa. I don't know if he's going to retire after that. He did put the gloves off. He put one glove off, so I don't know if that means anything, or maybe he just wanted to take his gloves off. I don't know. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Michael Chiesa does next, eh? Oh, wow, that was really Aussie there. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Chiesa does next. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do. I'd like to see him maybe give another fight a go. Maybe fight Gunnar Nelson, something like that. But Kevin Holland, he said something weird on his post-fight interview. He said he wants to go back to middleweight. Why the fuck would you do that, Kevin Holland? You're looking so good at welterweight. Obviously, he had that Wonderboy fight that he could have won that too. Like if he actually went with the takedowns and stuff like that, he could have won that. But why would you want to do that, Kevin Holland? You look really good at welterweight. Your takedown defense was solid, and Chiesa's a good wrestler. I don't know. I feel like he has a high ceiling at welterweight. Definitely a lot more than middleweight. So I'd like to see him. Honestly, Kevin Holland versus Kamaru Usman makes sense. That would be. They have beef. Let me just say that again. They have beef. So why don't we make that fight? Kevin Holland versus Kamaru Usman. His takedown defense looks so good in this fight as well. Him versus Usman would be stylistically probably be a fun fight if he can keep it standing. I don't know. Don't go to middleweight, Kevin Holland. You look good at welterweight. Stay at welterweight, please. You have such a high ceiling at the welterweight division. Don't mess it up and go to fucking... Don't go back to middleweight. Stay at welterweight. There's some fun fights for you, and you look good at this weight class. So, yeah, stick to welterweight, please, Kevin Holland. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Moving on. Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green. I touched on this before. Bobby Green landed fucking 137 significant strikes. Tony Ferguson didn't need them strikes. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Just talking about this fight makes me really depressed. But we did see a better version of Tony, but, not... better than the Nate Diaz fight at least, but Jesus. It was still sad to watch, man. And I think he's going to keep fighting, so... I don't know. That's sad to see. But like I said before, Bobby Green wants Tony Ferguson. No, he just beat Tony Ferguson. No, Bobby Green wants Jim Miller at UFC 300, so that makes sense. Derek Lewis, he got a 33-second KO over Marcus Rodrigo de Lima. Really good performance. Good to see Derek Lewis get a win. Feel bad for Marcos, but he'll be back. And then, Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira. Already spoke about that one, but Yeah, it was a good performance. I don't know how people are saying robbery. Like damage is the highest criteria. Pereira did more damage. Now, if Blakovic, when he got that takedown, just started landing bombs on the ground, you could have given it to him. But he got a takedown and didn't land anything, so you can't really give that to Jan Blakovic because he didn't do any damage, and Pereira was winning the striking in the third, and then Pereira clearly won the second. So I don't know, weird that anyone's calling that a robbery. But I hope Jan doesn't retire. Like, there's still a lot of winnable fights out there for him, so hopefully he stays around. Ryan Spann winner, Ryan Spann versus Anthony Smith winner versus Jan makes sense to me. And then the main event, Dustin Poirier was looking good in the first round, but as soon as that second round starts, Justin gets that head kick. Like I guess I spoke about this fight a lot, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But yeah, man, fucking Utah. The Mormons really love their head kick KOs, or I don't know, they must be all manifesting it or something, because they're all getting these fucking head kick KOs in Utah. But yeah, thanks for listening. Yeah, it was a really good card. I wish Wonderboy vs Pereira was still on it, but hey, what can you do, eh? Still a good card. So yeah, we roll on to roll. Okay. I thought Luke versus Dos Anjos was next week. Oh, fucking roll on Sandhagen versus Font. That should be a really good card. All right, I'm excited for that. Eh? I gotta stop saying "hey." Why do I keep saying that? I'm like talking like a bogan. But yeah, Fight Night Sandhagen versus Font next week. I can't wait. That's a really good card. Oh, yes, I'm actually really excited for that now. So yeah, this should be good. So yeah, thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it.